Hey guys, welcome back to Maison Malli. I'm Molly, and today we're going to be exploring the new Barrie House coffee pots. Now, my friends at Barrie House were nice enough to send me over a gigantic package, so we're going to be unboxing this together. But they sent me over their new original line coffee capsules. These pods will be perfectly matched to your Nespresso original line machine, and I'm super excited to try them all out today and let you guys know what I think. Now, over the summer, Barrie House reached out to me, maybe back in about August, saying that they were going to be launching their new espresso pots for original line machines. And of course, I hopped on it because they're from New York. And when I lived in New York, I never really drunk coffee. And so it's kind of nostalgic for me to be working with a brand who is based out of New York. So what we hope to accomplish in today's video is an unboxing of everything that they sent me. I'm going to taste test all of the coffee pots, and then at the end we're going to be making a special recipe. In addition to that, I'll also be hosting a giveaway with Barrie House over on Instagram, so be sure to stay tuned for details on that. You guys can find me over on Instagram at Maison Malli, and of course you can find Barrie House over on Instagram at Barrie House. You guys can also find them on the web at barriehousestore.com. Of course, I'm going to link everything in the description down below. Let's explore these new Barrie House capsules. So yeah, they sent me an entire bag full of goodies. We're going to go through everything now. The one thing I wanted to share with my son that I've already seen is this really cool Barrie House hat. So that's for you.
Thank you.
Try it on and see what you think. Show them your hat.
This is the hat.
How do you like it?
It's really cool.
It's really cool. I kind of like it on YouTube. Okay, thanks for your help today. Say bye.
Bye.
So yes, we've got the hat. We've got 2 Barrie House coffee mugs for our brews, which is really nice. A nice little note with a pen. That's great. And of course, I've got the coffee. So let me share with you guys the pods. The first one is this guy. It's called Raffinato Espresso. Excited. We've got Dolcetto. We have also got a decaf, so Decaffeinated Espresso, okay? And then what else? We have got an Intenso Espresso. So it's going to be 4 capsules all together. Each box, I believe, comes with 10 capsules, so that's exciting. And yeah, let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about these and then try them all out. Alrighty, so it's taste test time. As I mentioned, there are 4 capsules altogether. First up on the docket is going to be the Barrie House Intenso Espresso. So this one, here it says the tasting notes are strong, roasty, traditional, dark, and spicy. And it says that it is an intensity of 10. I think they're great for lattes when you're making sweeter drinks and you kind of just want to cut through the sweetness of it all. And if you want a really nice, spicy, intense pod, something like this would be perfect. Let's taste it. I'm going to go ahead and pour it into a glass. It's actually got a nice crema on it too, this capsule. And I'm going to give it a little taste, and then I'm going to try it with some milk and see what I think. It smells really nice. Definitely strong, roasty, kind of dark, as they say, spicy scent to it. So I like that. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty intense. They were not lying. You definitely taste the spicy, the woody, and I like that because I like a good strong coffee for my sweet drinks, right? So let's taste this with some milk and see what we think. This one is really, really good. Wow, who knew, right? It's so nice when you can try other coffee brands because there's such good coffee out there, and I'm excited that I actually got to try Barrie House. It holds up to milk nicely. It's got a nice punch to it. I like this. I don't know I'm gonna finish all of this coffee for a taste test, but this one is really, really good. Let's go taste another one. Next up, we have got Dolcetto Espresso. This one says that the tasting notes are bright, sweet, malty, clean finish, easy drinking. I can't say that I know what this one might taste like, but excited to try it and see what we think. This one is an intensity of 6, so pretty mid-range. Let's give it a taste. Again, this is supposed to be bright, sweet, malty, clean finish, easy drinking. So I don't smell any of those things. Maybe a little bit malty. It actually does smell a little sweet, a little malty. Let's taste it. Ooh, I like that. It's completely different from the Intense. It's like night and day. This one's got a little bit of a sour taste to it. You definitely can taste the sweet in it, and it's very bright. I'm definitely tasting bright because it's got this like little sour finish. Let's add some milk. This one's good. Doesn't hold up to milk as well as the Intense one does, of course, because it's not as intense. But definitely you still get that bright coffee as they described, and it is a very clean finish as they described. So what I'm liking the most about these pods so far is that they're not misleading and they truly are what's on the box. So I'm getting sweet, I'm getting crisp, you know, kind of clean finish to this drink. Let's move on to our third capsule. Alrighty, next up we are going to taste the Raffinato Espresso. It's going to be this one. It says that it's an intensity of 8 and the tasting notes are intense, caramel, stone fruit, raisin, and it says that it's good with milk. Oh my goodness, you can definitely smell the caramel and the intenseness of the pod. I do smell caramel though. I love it that you can actually smell and taste the things that they say are in the capsules, which is really good, and the coffees. All right, so this one's interesting. I feel as though I've never tasted anything quite like it because it definitely has the after kick of intense, but you can definitely taste the stone fruit. I love that. Stone fruit, you get that kind of sour taste in there. So sour first and then intense. I like it. Let's add some milk. A little bit of milk to this. Guys, I'm actually, like you guys know, I'm always very honest and forthcoming with you guys. I'm really enjoying these capsules. Ooh. Yeah, this one is very smooth with milk. Very smooth with milk. So milk does complement it quite nicely. But you still have that intense taste on the back end. So I like it that it tastes great with milk and it's very smooth, but you still get the intensity. That's different. Let's move on to the decaf. And finally, we have got a decaffeinated pod. It's called Decaffeinated Espresso. You guys know I don't drink a lot of decaf, but it is nice to have when, you know, you're tired or you've had a busy day and you don't want to add caffeine back into your day. So, but you do want a little bit of coffee, right? This one, I love the tasting notes description. It says clean, sweet, and caramelly. Caramelly, that's kind of cool. So I think that I actually will like this one. We're gonna give it a go. Gonna pour it into our glass. I don't know how a coffee can smell clean or taste clean, but it definitely smells clean. Like, it doesn't smell as though it has any extra frills to it, which I like that. Let me go ahead and taste it. Oh, interesting. Not what I thought it would taste like. Clean, sweet, caramelly. Being honest, I may not like the taste of this one. It does taste clean, and maybe I'm just not used to coffee tasting that way. But let's add some milk to it and see what we think. It's definitely sweet with milk added to it, which is really nice. And I do taste some caramel notes. The clean kind of taste it had before milk kind of diminished a little bit. So not mad at it for a decaf. Wow. I am enjoying these capsules. They're different. I think that Barrie House did an excellent job of, one, keeping what they say on the packaging in the coffee. So what I mean by that is I felt as though everything I tried, if they said it was sweet, I tasted sweet. If they said fruity, I tasted fruity. If they said caramel intense, I tasted those things. And I like that. I like it that they're honest and the coffee tastes as it is described, because that is not always the case with all coffee brands. Alrighty, we are moving along. We have tasted all of the coffees. We now know what they taste like, and I've decided which one I'm going to use for my drink today. So for my special drink, I'm going to be sticking with Intenso. I'm going to be making a salted caramel mocha today, a warm one, and so I think with the caramel and the salt, this intense pot is going to stand up really nicely to it because it's strong, it's roasty, it's robust. So let's go ahead and make our salted caramel mocha. Of course, for this drink, we're going to use 2 Barrie House Intenso Espresso capsules. They boast strong, roasty, traditional, dark, and spicy tasting notes. No mocha would be complete without, of course, chocolate squares. We're going to use about 5 or 6. And, of course, 2 tablespoons of my Monin salted caramel syrup. These two, great together. My favorite milk, you guys already know, 82%, 6 ounces. And Torani, a little bit of caramel sauce drizzle with some Ready Whip whipped cream. First up, let's brew our espresso pods. I gotta tell you guys, while brewing, these smelled amazing. Robust and spicy. Time to assemble our drink. Alrighty, so here I decided to use 5 of my chocolate squares, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those into my barista. And I'm going to follow that up with my double shot of espresso. Next up, I'm going to add my 6 ounce of 2% milk to my barista. My barista is actually a milk frother, for those of you who may not know. And I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of Monin salted caramel. This for sure, one of my favorite syrups, hands down. After we've added our syrup, we're good to go. We're gonna hit the play button. Alrighty, now all that's left to do is pour. Once my mocha is added to my gingerbread mug, I go ahead and top it off with some whipped cream and, of course, some caramel drizzle. Caramel drizzle is so yums. Look at how great this turned out, guys. I can't wait to taste. Alrighty, friends, so it's all done. I've got my salted caramel mocha. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Yeah, that's a good cup of coffee. This is really good. As I thought, the intense Barrie House espresso pod paired back lovely to the chocolate and the caramel flavor. This is a good mocha. I love this, guys. I think that the dark, spicy, strong, roasty notes of this pod is really holding up to the sweetness of the caramel and of the chocolate square. So overall, a hit. Remember, Barrie House and I will be hosting a contest over on Instagram, so be sure to head on over there and follow me at Maison Malli. Also, Barrie House on Instagram. You can follow them at Barrie House Coffee on Instagram. And yeah, look forward to the giveaway. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Have you guys tried Barrie House before? Is it something you would consider? I give it my stamp of approval. I actually really did enjoy the pods, and I look forward to sharing even more with you over on Instagram. As always, guys, thank you for stopping by Maison Malli, and I'll see you guys next time.